Hello everyone. So another video today. I talked about it yesterday in the previous video. It's going to be about crafting big batches of maps. So this is kind of my routine before stream because I don't really like crafting those batches of map on stream. I have chat, I'm distracted, and it's not very fun for everyone. So I like doing this just right before streaming, and I'll be streaming straight after. So today, this is kind of a first episode of a series on how to map efficiently and how to get more out of your mapping. So here, I'm currently farming some tier 16 Elder Burial Chambers. So this is how I do it. I get a bunch of it. So I wish I had more, but this is all I have for now. Didn't get some big returns. So first, I want to make them all white. That's the first step. And then we're gonna be smartly using filters. I think that's about it. Okay, so now we can dump them here in a tab. And then we're gonna apply quality to them all, and then an alchemy. Because ultimately I corrupt those maps, so I will also be explaining a few good sextants roll that we want. And why I decide to keep this map and not this one, etc, etc. So now we quality everything. That's a lot of clicks. But here, the reason why you want to farm, you want to craft maps in big batches is because of economies of scale. By doing this just once and being able to filter out bad mods and to keep the very good mods, like good quantity, good pack size on your map, it's a good way to ensure that your gaming session never really stops. And you just put one map after the other. Just time goes much faster in this scenario. And also for sextants, so there's a few case scenarios where like you really need to have like a few type of maps prepared in advance, just like unidentified maps, for example, if you run corrupted maps, which I do. Okay, so now everything is qualityed. So here I like to place the filter rare. So because I'm pretty bad at clicking, so now we just use alchemies on it. That's the first step, making them rare. Okay, so now what do we have? We have a bunch of rare maps, and I like to start by filtering out like mods I cannot run. So reflect, there's one, I can run reflect with a sextant, but sometimes I like to, for example, physical, it's fine, I can run it. See if your build can run like any type of physical, you can keep it, it's fine, you don't have to reroll it. Here I have physical again, and elemental. So I have only one. This one is kind of small, so I don't want to keep it. So first you get some chaos with you because you will need it, and some vols, but this is for later. Okay, so I will reroll this one because it's a small map. Item quantity is 72 and monster pack size is 20. And even if there's bloodline, I don't think it's worth it, so I want more. Here we've got Nemesis, 90 plus pack size, 91 plus quantity, 27 pack size. It's really good. Okay, so reflect is kind of taken care of. Now regen, I really don't like no regen, but I keep it if it's a big map because I can run it. But for example, here this is a very big map, for not very big map, it's a nice map, so I want to keep this one because I can still run it, and it's pretty hard to get to a map with this amount of quantity. This one though, I will reroll. I will definitely reroll this one until it's good. I think we can get more. We can get more than that. So, okay, this one is a perfect candidate. 30% pack size, 98% quantity. This is really really nice. Okay, leech. We need to leech. I could be doing no leech, but I would need the thief torment. Lose a lot of quantity, so it's not that great. And last but not least, avoid the elemental ailment. This one is my nemesis. It makes the map feel unfun, and since I tend to run my maps with Beyond, it makes them incredibly risky because I don't shatter, I don't destroy the bodies, and then I can get DD'd and die. So, okay, let's keep rolling until it's nice and big. This one is elemental reflect, but it's big, so I will keep this one on the side. It's important to keep track of which map has what mod, because I'll be corrupting the maps. So if it turns into unidentified, then we'll be in trouble. Okay, this one is really nice. This one is really good. So avoid element, regen, reflect, and leech are the only mods I cannot really run, or I don't want to run. It depends. Like I can run most of it, but I just decide not to. So more life here. This is something that's specific of me. I don't like those big maps with 60, 70% more monster life. It makes it pretty hard to kill a Baxos when he spawns. But here we don't have any. Okay, so that's the first initial filter. We get one reflect. All those maps are corrupted already. This is a previous batch. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to try and see if I have any Nemesis Beyond map. It's important because there is a mod. Nemesis monster drop 3 additional currency items. And one of the most perfect map to get would be Nemesis Beyond. Because if you add another Zana Beyond on top of it, it gives you double Beyond, so you have more monster procs, and every rare that procs from those Beyond will be a candidate for the 3 additional currency item, because all rares would be Nemesis. So Nemesis Beyond is the ultimate money strat for the Sextant, and it rolls sometimes. So here we don't have any, but we've got 3 Nemesis. I'll put them on the side, because if I don't have Nemesis Beyond, I can still just run Nemesis. It's not ideal, but it gets the job done. Okay, so I'll keep those guys, and now I think we can corrupt. So we need to keep track. This one is Elemental Reflect. I'm actually tempted to reroll it. Okay, Nemesis mod. I'll keep this one. Okay, so that is the first initial. This is what we have. Oh, no, never mind. Oh my god. Now we want to filter out by quantity. We want big quantity. So here, there is a text you can type. So that's what I do. So first we're going to see if we have any 60 something pack size, and here we've got a bunch, and those you really don't want them. So we're gonna reroll those guys. We want at least, I would say, 85 on every map. At least that's what I want on tier 16. This one I will tolerate. This one it's an easy map. It's not that good, but it's very easy, and it's also very easy to sustain tier 16 with delve. Okay, let's roll. Let's keep going. Okay, this one I'll keep. There's bloodlines, 26% pack size, close to 90 quant. So this is definitely alright. Okay, so we have physical reflect. That can be quite dangerous. No regen. I'll keep this one. It's rather big. I can run it, so I'll keep it. And we go again. Until we get something good. Those are big maps. I really go all the way on those guys. Okay, now this is perfect. So physical reflect, but it's not really a problem on my Deadeye. 100 plus quantity, 30 plus pack size. This is really good. I like this type of maps. And so here we've got a big Beyond, and that's about it. So that's set. Now we can filter out 70s. So we got a bunch of 70 something quantity, and this is not good. Bloodlines Beyond. This one is interesting actually for EXP, for returns, bloodlines, more magic monsters. But I tend to shoot for more packs through Sextant, so I really want a high quant, because this quantity is going to apply to all those monsters. So the more monsters you have in your map, the more quantity you want. Okay, we don't have anything. Okay, this one. Okay, if all my maps could be like this, I would be so happy. 104 quantity, 32 pack size. This is great. All right. So we've got a bunch here of 70 something. Ooh. Okay, so there is a rare instance where the 90% chance to avoid elemental element, I'll keep it, and this is like a perfect candidate. The map is too big. The map is too thick to pass. I'm sorry, ladies, but this map is too thick. Okay, same with this one. This one is absolutely insane. Okay, well, looks like it's paying off. We're getting good returns on our investment. On paper, actually, because sometimes, you can run like a big map and nothing crazy happens. I'm tempted to reroll this one. There's nothing crazy happening. Okay, if you have like any Nemesis bloodline, Nemesis Beyond, make sure you keep it. You can even sell it if you want. Like you can make money off of this. Nemesis, I'll keep it. Okay. Okay, this one now. I really want to craft like a big batch of like 90 plus as much as possible. See if it really makes a difference compared to being less exigent on your map rolls, which I tend to do. Like I tend to be okay with like 80% or something. Here we've got elemental reflect, but it's not gonna be a problem. There is a sextant that allows us to run reflect. So this one is too big to reroll, right? So I'll just corrupt it and run it as soon as I have the sextant, which is quite common. Okay, on to the other one. Still not good enough. Not good enough. We want more. Beyond, but the rest is kind of underwhelming. Looks like it's gonna cost me some chaos here. Okay, what do we have? Bloodlines, pretty good quant, pretty good pack size. I love this. I love this type of map. There's nothing really too dangerous on it. Oh, look at this one. And another Nemesis over 100 quant. That's amazing. Okay, we're on the roll here. We're gonna keep going. I'll keep this one. Oh no, avoid element, never mind. Nemesis, I'll keep this one. And a bunch of those maps get modified when you vault them anyway, so I might have kept this one. Okay, oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, I'm a big fan of this one too. Nemesis, 100 plus quant. Let me get some more chaos. Chaoses. Okay, we go again. Nemesis, same. 90 plus pack size. That's 90 plus quantity. That's good. I just woke up. I'm sorry if I'm not making too much sense right now. But we gotta upload them videos. I'm actually having so much fun doing this. No regen, 100 quant. Yeah, I'll keep it. I will keep that. Okay. 25 pack size. I'll keep it. I'll keep this one. So we can move on. And first chaos, 90. Okay, that's good. So this is, I would say, the first step before corruption. Now we're left with a few maps, and we just have to corrupt them. So this step is kind of costly, but it's all worth it in the end if you farm like tier 15s. So I got my 2 reflect maps on the side. Those are like previous batch, so we don't really care. Those are Nemesis maps that I put on the side as well for if the sextant hit. So let's go. Here we really want like as many unidentified corrupted as possible and as little relic chambers, because it can brick. A map when it corrupted can brick and change tier. So here burial chambers is not going to go +1, but instead is going to go relic chamber, which is the direct +1 on the atlas here. Okay, so let's corrupt them. So I'm going to apply this core just to make sure. Okay, we start off with a brick. That's not very encouraging. But I'll just run all those maps later, and I tend to get some returns, some burial returns out of them. So, okay, and not too bad. Looks like we have a bunch of unidentified. That's pretty nice. All right, let's filter out relic chambers. You really want to use the highlight item here. Makes life much more simple. Okay, so I'll just put those bad boys where they belong, alone in a tab. Okay, and now, so all the unidentified. When a map becomes unidentified corrupted, it keeps the rolls that were rolled before you corrupted. It just adds a bonus, because when you run unidentified maps, there is a bonus of quantity that applies, and also there is very, very good synergy with the sextants, where if you run your map unidentified, you get an extra 30 quant. So those maps that I run, as soon as I get the sextant, it's not uncommon that I run like some 180 plus pack size maps. It's really something. And also, you want to filter out again because... Oh, I forgot to grab those guys. You want to filter out again. Okay, that's a reflect unidentified. Because the roles can change. This is one of the outcome of corruption. When you corrupt something, the roles can change, so we need to filter out again so we don't roll, we don't run an elemental reflect or a no leech map by accident. So we go again, reflect. Turns out we don't have any. That's pretty good. About regen? None. I'm actually surprised here. How about leech? None. How about void element? Looks like we have a couple, but those maps are really, really massive. So I will just run them. I'll take the hit when it's like this. Now, some of those, like I said, roles can change. So sometimes you will see this, a pure downgrade. We'll check again. We'll check again the quantity. How many 6 we have? Oh, it's +6. A lot. This, wait, no. I'm actually confused. It shows 30, does it work? Okay, it works for rarity too, okay. I didn't know that. Every day you learn. It's kind of sad to learn on video. But you guys already know I'm a noob, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. Just 360, okay. So that's not bad. Just the rarity roll is insane on those corrupted maps. We get 375, 380, 390, 300. How about 110? 110. How about 120? 320. And surprisingly, the biggest maps, the most amount of maps we get are 130 plus item quantity. So this is really, really good. The amount of loot you get during those maps is absolutely incredible. So I'll filter again for Nemesis. Maybe we've got Nemesis Beyond. You never know. Here we only have like some big Nemesis. So now that I know that I have 3 Nemesis that are corrupted already, I can afford corrupting those that are pre-existing. Hope for no brick. Okay, no brick. This one kept Nemesis and Avoid Element. This one, Avoid Element and Reflect. I don't think I will be able to run this one. Unidentified, corrupted. I mean, yeah, I'll be able to. So physical reflect, avoid element. How about this one? Unidentified and corrupted. So this is actually pretty amazing. We've got 9 unidentified, corrupted. This is gonna help us. So that is it for today. I crafted the maps. I guess I'll make another video about sextants and which good sextants roll go with what. But I'm pretty happy. So here we've got a bunch of maps to roll. My atlas is ready, where I have the influence. So as soon as I do a burial chamber, the March's Shaper influence will move over to it, and so on and so forth. So this is called the ping pong. And I'll start stream just right now. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch me live on Twitch at SOMAYD, and you can follow me on Twitter at SOMAYDPOE. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day. Bye bye.